Great day, world. Welcome to the Oubre. Now, I've been coming over here since I was about 5 years old, 6 years old. One of my best friends behind me. Right now, we're standing in Papa Nick, which was his house, which would be the grandfather. Papa Nick passed away, he's no longer with us, as well as me and other family members that's not with us. But the tradition that's going on right now has been passed down through generation, and we're keeping that going. Right now we got a Boucherie going on in the back. You're gonna see a whole lot of great footage, and you're gonna hear a whole lot of great stories. So right now we got hog-head cheese going, we have undu, and we have ribs already been smoked, and we have the cracking being done right in the pot behind me, and actually I'm in charge of that. And we're about to start stuffing the sausages and things of that nature. So y'all stay tuned, learn about the history, learn about some of the tradition that's being passed around, and enjoy the video.
That was your shot, bro.
Yeah, that was my shot.
All right.
That's my shot.
Hey,
How you got it?
I'm get in there and stab and get the blood out of it. Don't let it kick.
Stab him to make sure. Hold up. Get more hands on this thing.
Man, we short-handed today.
Let me get on this side.
Yeah. Nah. Right now. Ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Move that. Watch that horse. That's good there.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's what they're using the hot water for to soften their hair up. And everybody gonna come in with their own section of this hog and get him clean, you know what I mean? So what he doing is he prepping, he gonna make hog-head cheese with that head. So the same thing, they make pig feet over there. He gonna cut them off at the ankle once he get it as clean as he want it. And then you gonna see him go feetless soon.
That hog didn't have hardly no hair on it. It looked like when the weather changed.
He start thickening enough to try to keep himself warm.
He ain't had hardly no hair on it.
More water. You need more water. You be in tight with that water, bro.
Water, it gets to a point where it's gonna start, it's harder to clean. You see, as long as it's still coming off like that, you get to a point where it be harder. It's gonna start, the whole skin gonna come off.
And this is the only part of the hog that they don't use. Is the hair. It's the only part that they don't. Every other part is gonna get used. Hog doctor, 100%.
How long you been doing this?
Oh, about 50 years.
And how old are you?
73.
Years young.
Who taught y'all to do this?
Oh, my dad and them used to do that a long time ago. But they didn't do everything we do now. The women used to do a lot of it too. But the young women nowadays don't do everything that the old women used to do. Yeah, you got a little bit more water in that.
Getting the winter coat.
We kill a hog one time, put them on the table, cut the neck off, and they jump off the table in the dish right there. Famous people don't believe that. Seriously. It wouldn't die. Without the head, it went anything.
That guy told me to shoot him. I said, well, you want me to shoot him? We done took the head off. How you gonna shoot him? You can't shoot him again. He was on the table. He wouldn't stop kicking. Cut the head off. Put some more water on him, he jumped off the table. The man told me to shoot him. I said, well, you want me to shoot him? The head on the other side. I ain't never seen a white hog like that. You ready to turn it? He look worse on this side.
You like you been laying?
Like you been laying in the mud. You don't look good when he ain't got nothing on him, man. And you be in the pot, you get it when you turn it.
I saw it when they normally cut them feet off and burn the rest of it. I never saw the torch being brought up. This is the first time right here, man. I ain't never seen this one. They learning us something else right here, the hog doctor. They teaching us something else. Long hair, you brought the big gun now, man. You got the torch going. I see you. Burn a little bit, shave it a little bit.
Go back to the drawing board.
What you want to do?
Hold up, pull him that way a little bit. Pull him some more. Cause we didn't want. All right, now turn him over. All right.
Okay. All right. Talk to
Burn it up.
Talk to us.
Burn it up like you want. That left fire, we gonna take that when we put it in the pot.
So now what you doing now, Uncle Harry? You cutting it from the rooty to the tootie?
From the rooty to the tootie.
Was that you cutting out right there?
The backbone.
Backbone. Show them cutting out the backbone right there, man. The backbone connected to all them good ribs, look like it.
Yep.
The pork chop. Gotcha. Backbone where the pork chop comes from. Teach me. Now it ain't nothing but separating now. All the, you do four different pieces?
Yep.
This ain't pork chop just yet, right?
No. That's what we gonna eat today.
Yeah, I'm talking about what you. There's the backbone, you just cutting it up?
Yeah, we do it. This is the big pork chop out, but they leave some of the ribs on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We gonna eat this today.
We're gonna eat this. It goes down. I'm really just running my mouth. Okay, what we got going on right now, babe?
Oh, a little bit of everything.
I see, so he getting meat ready for hog crackling over there, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to get my foot ready for my cheese.
You getting the feet ready for the cheese? And what they doing with the skin over there, Tyrone and Big Line there?
Cutting that up, I'm gonna put that in the cheese too, the skin.
Okay, that skin going in the cheese as well. So hog crackers getting done right here to the right, and you getting the foot ready for the cheese and skin ready for the cheese.
That's it.
A lot of knives on the table.
A lot.
I'm the only person running my mouth talking, standing and leaning, you know? Normally don't let nobody be around the table this close without a knife in hand. I appreciate you guys, you know what I mean? Allowing me to stand this close without a knife. Letting them learn all this good stuff.
Yeah, that's all. You ready?
You ready? Let's go. Let's go.
Now, actually, this is a step up. They used to have fire pits, you understand that? This is a step up, no regulator, no gas, no propane, or none of that, you know what I mean? Everything.
We got modernized.
Yeah.
Got everything
So that, as you hear, we done got modernized, you understand that? We got propane, gas line, we got regulators and all that. At first you had somebody that was the fireman.
Yeah, that's a fireman. You see Bruce over there, Bruce with the cameraman making his cheese, boy. Hold up, man, I got work to do. Hold up, I got things to do, man. I'm gonna smoke this. In a little while, I'm gonna put it in the smoker. As soon as I finish cutting it up.
And that is your rib.
Usually at the grind. Get it cold. A butcher always cuts stuff frozen. Frozen means cut down.
Well, Sedella's slicing up the liver. We're gonna cook that later on. She has already done the beans and the rice. The fresh pork is cooking right now in that big cast iron skillet that I'm catching hell raising the lid up, but that's okay. And
Getting your workout and everything.
yes. And Sedella's doing the garlic. We have to put the garlic in the fresh pork and the londui and the fresh pork sausage.
Tell us this too. Tell us the tradition normally of this, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the men normally, I guess they call themselves doing the heavy lifting, but the women normally used to do more of this process. So even making the sausage, some of the stuff that we're gonna see earlier, right? They ain't just package it up. The women actually did the casing.
Years ago when they first started out, the men just killed the hogs and then sat around and I guess drank all day. And the ladies did the hard work. So it's a little bit better now because when we started doing it, we had to stuff the landui manually. So technology has improved that. So now we don't have to stuff the landui manually. We don't have to stuff the fresh sausages manually. So it's just a matter of us cooking the food, cooking the red beans and the fresh pork and all that.
So the men taking on a bigger role, but being able to modernize us, they ain't got a whole lot of heavy lifting going on, you know what I mean?
Right.
We can't give them all the credit because y'all was actually manually stuffing. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now they got these machines that just step on and it fills it up for them and stuff, right?
That's right, because in fact, this is the little thing we used to use.
But that's what you use to stuff the sausage, the landui or the smoked sausage right there.
This is the fresh pork, and you just kind of fry it. And all you do with this, once it's really like has cooked a while, just add fresh garlic to it.
That's how I do it. Oh, you mean landui? I mean, yeah, landui. You don't hear about it. Yeah, it's a landui.
That's industrial side.
That's it for the landui. That's it.
We're going to sausage now. Cast it up. We're about to put it in the sausage. They're gonna do crackling. And actually, I'm in charge of that. Definitely a slow process, man. We just saw it go through from one stage to the next. It was real milky when we started off. Now we got a nice oil that you can see through, and we cooking it up, man, making sure it don't stick. And they teach. I definitely believe that they are teaching and I'm learning. Every young man in this yard right here done gave me a whole bunch of lessons that we can take with us and pass down to the next generation. It's just a part of the process.
Okay. When I first came over here 60 years ago, I ain't know nothing but this. When they used to kill like they did this morning, I used to leave and come back at nighttime because I wasn't exposed to that. When I got exposed to that, I knew to stay around and get with the guy. And I've been doing that ever since. My father-in-law was the one who knew to melt the cracker, and I took his place. The only difference, we used to put wood around that pot instead of beauty. Yeah. And with that wood around that pot, you ain't find nobody to store that pot because the fire was so hot. Now, you can get people to store the pot because you're dealing with beauty.
Oh man, we've been doing this since I've been living, you know, from a little boy. Grandfather started it. It's something we gotta do. I had to work today. I miss work. Gotta come to this. We don't miss whole killing. That's what we do. I'm the best cheese man in the world. I do the whole head cheese, and that's what I do. I taught my daddy everything he knew.
Well, I like it to do it, bring it back to the old time like it used to be a long time ago. Although a bunch of the stuff didn't change, you know. Way back in the days, the men would just kill the hog and the women would do everything else. But nowadays, we let the women rest. They stay in the house and do the little light job. We do everything outside now. I just like it because it's people stop doing it. They got one more family. Our cousin across the way over there, they still kill the hog. Too many people don't do that anymore. I enjoy it. I enjoy it right now more.
My favorite thing about Boucherie, everybody getting together, having a good outing, good eating. Everybody be happy. Yeah, my name is Haroon, and Boucherie means is something that was handed down to me from my daddy, from his daddy. This is what we do. I go get a pig, I raise him, we kill him. I do the smoking, I help do the hog egg cheese and anything else. They call me the hog doctor.
There you have it. If you haven't been to a Boucherie before, you're welcome. If you have, hopefully you enjoy the Oubre version of this Boucherie. Man, you have learned a lot of lessons, not only from myself, because I also was learning, but from every guy that you saw on this screen, you understand me? So anything that you want to take away, please do. Hopefully it was all positive. Hopefully you can pick something up and add it to your tradition, add it to your family. But this has been a Boucherie Oubre edition.